So, my name is Hannah, as you obviously know from the video title, and I've been trying for a little while to figure out how to do a YouTube video, like not a vlog, but just a video where I actually talk instead of just playing piano. And let's just say I was basically dared by some of my friends who also do YouTube videos, Jaden and Skylar, so go check out their channels, but to do this. And here, I have no idea what to talk about, so maybe I'll just share a little bit about me. I don't know how you usually start these things. So basically, I'm a 16-year-old homeschool student who likes to play percussion, piano, draw, read, write, lots of different things. But yeah, so sorry, this is so weird. I've never done this before. Okay, yeah, so we should go through some drawings. Shall we do that? No, yes. That's something to do in this video, so that's what we're gonna do. Because you know what? I've got nothing else to do. So when I first started drawing, it was really bad. I'll go find a drawing. You'll love it. It's horrible. 5 hours of searching later, I finally found one. Now, I'm obsessed. I used to be, when I was 9, used to be really obsessed with Star Wars. And so, everything I drew was Star Wars, especially Ahsoka Tano. If you don't know who that is, look her up. She's awesome. But anyway, I basically have been writing some Star Wars fanfics, but they're, about my own characters, so I'm not quite sure they're fanfics. They're just kind of in Star Wars universe. And I wanted one of them to be a Togruta. Little did I know I couldn't make my Togruta look exactly like Ahsoka Tano. So here is this horrible drawing right there. Obviously you can see where I crossed it out and said that's not who that character is going to be. I think I tried again. Yeah, that didn't work either. And this one's not actually finished. It's kind of just really bad. So I kind of just left it for a while. And now this one is actually a notebook of my most recent. I haven't actually finished it yet, but this is my most recent piece. You want to see the actual design of Nohara? My Togruta. This is her now. So you can see quite the change. She kind of looks like Ahsoka, except for she's got dark red skin. It's not orange, so there's a difference there, obviously. And then another funny glow up. We've got a different book series of mine is called In His Father's Footsteps, and that's the trilogy I'm currently writing. I just finished the second book last week, I believe. But anyway, this is one of the main characters. Her name is Alessandra. I don't even know when I was doing this. This was at least 5 or 6 years ago. So that's what she used to look like. I was obsessed with her blue and yellow dress. That was just so cool to me. So I have redrawn her. I don't know if it's in this one, though. She is in this one, but you might not have a very good, picture of her face. Because I kind of did that at a different notebook. So we're just gonna, just flip through. I'm not organized. I kind of just draw whatever comes to mind. And Pinterest. Pinterest is my best friend. I find all of the stuff that I need in Pinterest. Because, what else are you going to use it for? Drawings, character inspiration, it helps me. Oh, that's a horrible picture of her. We're not going that one. But it basically it helps me. Now, obviously, she's not in this one. So, she's in one of the other notebooks. That's down here. I hope it's this one. It is. It should be. So we're going to search in this one. I've got so many notebooks. For Christmas the past couple years, all of my friends have just bought me notebooks, drawing pads, and pencils. That's it works. But I kind of slowed down drawing for a little while. I mean, I used to draw every day, and now I get it every other week. Whenever I have inspiration. I usually have to force myself to draw. I like drawing my friends nowadays, but that doesn't always turn out well, so I never show them, usually. If it turns out well, I'll show them. If it doesn't, I'll just never tell them, ever. throw the drawing out just in case they see their name on top of it. That's okay. Well, it works. This is her at the end of the series. So basically this is her after she cuts her hair. Her hair is amazing. It's like white and it's super long and flowy and just pretty. And the hair, oh, there we go. This is her now. Well, at the beginning of the book. So yeah, that's a big change, I would say. Now, I used to try to draw scenery for some reason. I just thought that I would be good at it. I'm not. I'm really not. Try and get, if you could guess where this is, I would be very surprised. Because this is like Lauriston Gardens in the kids' play area. There's this really cool little tent type thing made out of trees. And so, like, I tried to draw the view from it. It's horrible. So you've got this little path that like leads out there, and then there's like some sunflowers, and then like all the grass and a chair, a log. That was bad. I stick to people. I even like try to draw animals, and I'm not good at animals anymore. It's kind of sad. I should really work on that, but I don't. I really don't. So with people, I like, one of my favorite things to draw is like cartoon characters, because it's so easy. You just like follow the little, I usually have to have a picture to draw off of, like not stencil, just like look over and put it on a piece of paper. And if you've ever seen The Emperor's New Groove, you'll probably enjoy this. That one was kind of fun, but it's like not a finished drawing, so I don't have to feel bad about not finishing it. It's just not a finished drawing. And then this one's more of a finished, sort of off an animated show called Spirit, which is amazing. That show, it's so sad, and it's so good. Now, I love drawing ballerinas, because they're so beautiful, and they're just graceful, and the muscles in her arms and her legs, it's amazing. God knew what he was doing. Really, he did. And so I got in like a Zoom invite because of Corona to my friend's ballet over Zoom. No, not Zoom. Facebook Live. Over Facebook Live, and it was so cool. But the problem was I wanted to draw her, and I thought, I'm gonna draw her and I'm gonna send it to her in Kansas City, and I'm gonna I hope she never watches this video. But I tried to draw her, and I got the outline. This is a very light drawing because I haven't finished it. But the thing is, she's so beautiful, and her profile of her face is so unique that you can't just draw her looking like another ballerina. You have to draw her, and you have to draw her profile. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried like 3 pages to get it right, and I didn't. So that was kind of upsetting, and I might go back eventually to do it. And then there's this sort of picture that I drew a couple years ago, actually 2019. It feels like a while ago, doesn't it? My friend Abby Hoffman, and that turned out pretty good. It just is a hit or miss, but I usually like drawing humans, although I do sometimes draw other beings that aren't humans. They aren't. And sometimes there are drawings that start out really well, and then I forget about them and I never finish them. And that's what this was. This was supposed to be a really cool picture of Captain America looking at a thing of Peggy, and Tony looking at his helmet at the beginning of Endgame when he was saying goodbye to Pep, and when he's saying goodbye to Peggy. And it was gonna be so sweet. I should finish it. That's what I should do when I get done. It's not gonna happen, but that's what I should do when I get done. And yeah, here's another ballerina. This one is my own character, so like I can make her however I want. That's kind of an odd angle though, so I'm gonna find a better one. But I specifically make my characters whatever I want to draw. So if I want to draw a ballerina, I got to insert her into my story somehow. It's just how it works. And I forgot about this. I was watching soldier returning, and this cute little girl ran out and hugged her dad, and I was like, pause and draw, pause and draw. And so that's what I did. I have no idea who they are, and it wasn't really supposed to be off of them, but it kind of was. Oh. And now I have a little niece and a cousin who used to draw with me, and Layla and I, my niece, we would sit together and I'd teach her how to draw. First we drew Ariel, and that was so much fun. I didn't quite realize how much fun it was until, it's a memory. But with my cousin, we drew, oh, hold on, give me a moment. Maybe. No. I've got too many, and they all look the same. And so, ooh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so, I forgot about this one. So this was my little niece, Layla, and we drew this girl. She was, that sounds weird, but we found a picture on Pinterest of this girl, and she had beautiful braids in her hair, and this is kind of my version. I never went through and actually fixed it up. I just kind of drew a sketch because she had to leave. And then she drew this version. It's really good for her age, and it was so much fun. And so I kind of had this little, you saw the Jamie one earlier, this is her version, and so I kind of have this little notebook here, just for whenever they come over. You see she drew Baymax, soccer ball. And then Serena, my niece, I'm so bad at this. Serena, my cousin, she drew this little German Shepherd. And I drew that, but I kind of gave it to her brother, so I don't have that anymore. But that's okay. And that's as far as we got before. That was a year ago. But yeah, so I guess that was a roller coaster. That really was. But yeah, at least I wasn't as nervous as the other takes that I tried to read a script and figure out how to do this. And shout out to Jaden and Skylar. I did it. So thanks. Thanks for watching.